How I lost my menopause weight without counting calories or starving myself. Hi, my name is Amy. I'm 56 years old. I'm in menopause and I share on this channel all things for women over 50. So menopause, health, fashion, wellness, and recipes that keep me happy and healthy. So yes, it is possible to lose your menopause weight. I started in perimenopause. I'm actually still in perimenopause about 4 years ago, and I immediately gained 10 pounds out of nowhere. I'd been the same weight for 15 years, and almost overnight I gained 10 pounds, and I have not been able to lose that. I have followed all kinds of diets, paleo, keto, high protein, which left me either starving, bloated, or overly full. And I thought, none of this stuff is working for me. I've been following influencers and doing the things they've told me. Well, I narrowed it down to a couple of things that work for me, and I wanted to share those with you. So number one, my diet. Again, tried all the diets and I decided I'm done counting calories. I'm done trying to eat 150 grams of protein a day. I don't love cottage cheese all that much. And I have some inflammation in my body. So I did some research about what causes inflammation, and a lot of it can be attributed to dairy or gluten or sugar. So I decided to go light. That's what I call my diet. I call it a light diet. So I am gluten light, dairy light, and sugar light. Meaning I do eat those things. It doesn't throw my body off, but I choose to really restrict how much I eat of those. So I might have cheese once a week as a treat. I might have a little bit of pasta once a week. I might have a little bit of sugar, like a handful of chocolate chips. I'm not a big sweet person anyways, but I do eat fruit. So I'm eating natural sugar. Just really, when you carve it all down, not a lot of processed food. So I found that that just made me feel better. And there were a couple of benefits from that. The biggest one is that my cholesterol dropped 20 points. I've had high cholesterol my entire life. It's hereditary. I have never been able to budge it. I had my blood test done after a month of eating this way, and it dropped 20 points, which was shocking. So I have another blood test coming up next month. I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see if this moved it even more. So that was a huge benefit. So diet was number one, switching to a light diet. So number two was my exercise. So again, always on social media, following the influencers. And I heard this one influencer say something that really made sense to me. It's women are not small men. And I was getting a lot of my workout and fitness advice from men influencers, thinking, oh, if I do these things, these would be good for me. Men's bodies are very different than women's bodies. So then I started looking at women influencers in the fitness space and following them and thinking and hearing, you don't need a lot of cardio, you need to lift heavy. So I cut way back on my cardio and started lifting weights, which was great. And I still lift weights, but I still wasn't losing any weight or changing my body all that much. So I decided to put some cardio back in. So I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio 4 times a week. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but I think that really helped move the scale as well and started burning a burning fire inside of me to burn some calories. So I think that exercise and adding that cardio back in absolutely helped. And then the third thing I did, which I started about 2 years ago, was got on hormone replacement therapy, so HRT. And that actually stopped my weight gain. So I gained 10 pounds, and the minute I started taking HRT, I didn't gain any more weight from there. So I take an estradiol patch twice weekly, and I take progesterone every night. And I think with that, it really stopped the gain of weight that happens to a lot of people in menopause. So what were the results and benefits of all this? I've kind of been mentioning them as I've been going through, but number one, I lost 10 pounds without starving myself and dieting and doing some kind of crazy fad diet. So that was result number one. Result number two, of course, was the drop of my cholesterol, which I think has been the absolute most mind-blowing and shocking thing out of all of this, because again, I've never been able to budge that number. So that was number two. Number three, of course, my clothes fit better. I was just about to start upsizing my clothes and thinking, this is it. I'm just gonna be this size. I'm glad I waited because my clothes fit much better now. And number three, just my energy, my mindset, and my health just feels overall better. So those were the things I've done. I'll drop some people that I follow down in the comments for diet, for fitness, and for HRT, specifically for menopause, for you to check out if you have any questions, and feel free to add comments. Let me know where you are in your journey, if anything you've done specifically to help you lose some menopause weight has helped. And if you've stayed through the end of this video, please give me a like and subscribe. I'd love to have you join me along on my journey of all things over 50.